Friends, Running Kimono. So today's video, we have a little story time for you involving Facebook Marketplace, our favorite website, and a free dishwasher. So just to give you the backstory of this, I wasn't going to make a video, but my husband and I were still talking about how stupid this is. So I thought you guys might get a laugh out of it because it's really, really out there. So about a month ago, we got a new dishwasher. So we bought our home about 5 years ago, and every year we buy a new appliance. So the man who flipped our home put all Frigidaire stainless steel. It looks fine. It's really nice. However, it's the cheapest of the line. So it's a louder dishwasher. It works like a charm. We've replaced all the hoses and belts and stuff. We did that all last December, but we wanted something a little different. I specifically wanted a dishwasher with 3 shelves, so I could have one for my silverware, one for dishes, glasses, and the bottom one for pots and pans and dishes. So that's what I really wanted, and every year up enough money to buy one new appliance, and this was the year of the dishwasher. And this Frigidaire, it worked beautifully. So we had 2 options: to bring it to a landfill and pay a $45 recycling fee, or alternatively put it on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, one of those offer up sort of sites, and give it away for free. So I listed this on a Friday night, and immediately people were asking. It was all men. So the first guy that messaged me, and I always go with the first person because, you know, I'm like one of these people like, fair is fair is fair. His name was, we're going to call him Bob for this story. So Bob sends me a message and says, I can get it tonight. And I'm like, okay. I asked my husband, and my husband's like, it's too late. Tell him to come tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. He'll be here 10 o'clock. I'm like, okay. So I sent Bob a message. I'm like, hey, it's a bit too late. If you can show up tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., it's yours. The next morning, at around 9, I send Bob a message and saying, hey, are you still interested? Because at this time I had about 10 offers. Free dishwasher, everybody wants it, especially right now when gas is like $5 a gallon. If you had a broken dishwasher and somebody was giving one away, it's not the most gorgeous model, but it works. Wouldn't you want it? So keep it out of a landfill. This was my idea. I was just going to take care of all this. So Bob gets in touch with me. He's like, yes. I provide him my address. And then Bob says, can you text it to me? Here is my phone number. And I do not do texts with strange men from any of those sites, because in the past it's actually bit me where men keep texting me after they pick something up. And I'm not your friend. I'm not interested. I'm married. I always say my husband, blah, blah, blah. You know, just I'm not interested in that. And this man was just very adamant that I text my address. I'm like, copy and paste the address into like Maps or whatever you're using, or ask your grandchild to help you. He said he was an older man. Ask somebody to help you. And he just could not figure it out. And so I didn't hear from him, and noon came and went. He's 2 hours late, and my husband's getting irritated. And I'm just like, you know what? Going to go with somebody else. And at this point, I had 20 people that wanted to come and get the dishwasher. Grabbed the next name and said, if you want it, here's my address. And it was a husband and wife. They came within 30 minutes, threw it in the back of their pickup, and they were gone. So at noon, this thing was gone. My husband and I waited around a couple hours for Bob. My husband had to go to the hardware store to grab a couple things. I needed to do some groceries and some other things. And pretty much waiting around for Bob. And then the other couple, like, you know, it took a little bit that day. But, you know, whatever, it is what it is. I just thought he flaked out or got busy or whatever. So we were in town, and it was still around 5 o'clock. We grabbed some food, went to the hardware store, went groceries, you know, just errands on Saturday afternoon. And my husband's phone starts going crazy because there's a man at our front door. It's this old man, so it's Bob, obviously. And he is ringing the doorbell. Nobody's home. Sorry, nobody's there, you know. And so 5 o'clock, we get home around 6 o'clock. I had assumed that they checked their email because I sent them a message at around lunchtime saying, hey, sorry, you seem busy. Apologies, we're going with somebody else for the dishwasher, because how am I supposed to keep this for him for the next year? Like, you didn't show up at the stated time. You said you were in town and you didn't show up. So anyhow, at 6 o'clock, we start making supper and we're grilling out in the back of our house. And my husband's phone goes off again. And Bob is at our front door again. And at this point, I don't even want to talk to this man. So my husband has to go and talk to him. And my husband just turned into Chris Hansen. He's like, listen, you're 8 hours late. Where were you this morning? And Bob has this excuse about his wife not being able to figure out the phone. And she had it on her phone, but they were busy with grandkids and this and that, and just we did send a message saying we had given it to another family, but just every excuse. And he asked my husband, like, is it gone? Is it here? Is it gone? It's gone. I'm sorry. Bye. It's gone. And so he finally left, but it was just such a weird story of this man that keeps showing up. Guys, could you only imagine if I gave this man my cell phone? He'd be calling me daily about the old dishwasher probably. And it was just bizarre. And apparently his wife was dealing with the phone. So this isn't him being forgetful or something like that. He just really wanted it, but showed up 8 hours late. Marvel at that, for a free dishwasher. I didn't have the opportunity to throw this in front of my house with a free sign. Maybe that would have been easier. But where I live in the country, it's super rural, so I don't have that opportunity to do that. And I didn't want to throw it in a landfill because it was a perfectly fine dishwasher, but how strange. So if you are selling stuff, ladies and gentlemen, don't provide your phone number unless you're okay with that. And if you're going through like a WhatsApp or OfferUp or whatever those sites are, you have a way to email. Sometimes these people really want your phone number, and just do not provide it because I'm not comfortable with that. It just seems kind of bizarre. And always meet in a public place, of course, like a bank or a police station or a post office where there's cameras as well. Can you only imagine if I gave him my phone number, I would still be talking to him today. I probably wouldn't, I would ignore him, but oh my goodness, how very, very strange. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Tell me what you think of this one, and I'll catch you in the next one.